What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 312 of Community Universe Mode and edition number 13 of Reality Wrasslin here on Thursdays now. It's new home. Usually we go a little bit earlier than this, but I slept very late. That crisp 5:07 p.m. start time. And of course, my voice is still recovering from the 5-hour long pay-per-view event that was cause and effect this past Friday. So hopefully I don't strain it even worse because we got Genesis tomorrow. Not going to want to miss that stacked card, but as is today's Reality Wrasslin, as in our main event, we are going to crown the very first ever CMV Rising Star Champion. Josh Wolf one-on-one with Seth Baker. Of course, it was supposed to be a triple threat match. Freddie Osborne joining those two. But we know what happened to the White Rabbit being jumped by Lex Knight and Cameron Harris at cause and effect. He's not been cleared to compete. So it shall be a Juan on Juan. Kill yourself, though, Josh? Just waiting for it. But we're going to get the action started here with some Cyborg Invitational action. Salvi going to go toe-to-toe with Jamari Williams. I believe a first-time ever encounter here between these two men. Salvi currently at 1-1, while Jamari Williams is dead at last at 0-3. Jamari, his hopes of placing first are dashed now. He has no chance of placing first, but he can still snatch second or maybe even third, but he has got to get this win here tonight. If he falls to the Masked Man and Mayhem, then there's just, I don't think Jamari's going to be able to dig himself out. Oh, excuse me. Salvi, of course, defeating Tyson Cage, then taking a loss to Travis King, whereas Jamari lost to Sarasi, Jaquan Shea, and then most recently a cause and effect, D'Angelo Prince. Is Android, though? Tonight on Reality Wrestling, we're also going to see some singles action between Big Duke Briggs and Elijah Stewart, as well as Shane Thomas back in action when he takes on the big man Diablo. And then it's Josh Wolf and Seth Baker main event to crown the inaugural Rising Star Champion. I'm super excited. Josh Wolf saying that he's going to give it his all here tonight to walk out as the champion. Already lining up title defenses. He's offered title shots to both Freddie Osborne upon his return and Nick Bunn. So we know Josh Wolf, if he wins, he'll be a fighting champion. But Seth Baker, certainly nobody to take lightly. He's been on a tear. I think Seth Baker currently on a 5-match win streak heading into tonight's main event. What up, Tomcat? The Masked Man of Mayhem set and ready to go, coming off of a loss this past Monday on Fusion in a fatal 4-way match between some Cyborg Invitational participants. It was he, Jaquan Shea, Andrew Briggs, and Travis King. King is the one who walked out with the victory, as Travis gets ready to take on Sarasi at Emergence. The two men currently undefeated in the Invitational. I cannot wait for that clash. And here he comes, J-Dub, former 2-time international champion. Like I said, there's no way that he can place in first now. His undisputed title aspirations currently going to be put on hold, but he can still place second, get that mid-card title shot, or maybe even third, and get a tag title shot with a partner of his choosing. But he has got to get the win here. Otherwise, I don't think there's going to be much hope for Jamari. He's coming out here with a sexy new entrance tonight. Is that him doing like a, what is he doing on that guy? Oh, the Kip Up, the King of Kip Up. I was trying to read what that said. All right, here we go. Cyborg Invitational matchup. Salvi currently at 1-1, pretty much null. Jamari Williams at 0-3, dead last. Let's see if he can start to dig himself out. Slappy rings the bell, and here we go. Action-packed card today on Reality Wrestling. Duke Briggs going to take on Elijah Stewart. Shane Thomas taking on Diablo, and then Josh Wolf and Seth Baker for the Rising Star Championship. Is going to clean break there at the start. Some respect shown between these two. He's going to exploder suplex from J-Dub right out of the gate. He's got a new attire as well tonight. Jamari hoping that maybe a new look could be just what he needs to start going off the ropes. Body splash. Jamari not a very big man. That's still going to hurt, no doubt. Good 200-something pounds down to the spine and then a chop to the top of the head. You can have Slappy, Topher. You can start promoing for Slappy. Counters does Jamari out of that scoop slam attempt into a neck breaker. Slappy still gathering them cigs to try and become the senior official here. Oh, bang-a-rang by Jamari to the masked man of mayhem. So far, J-Dub in control over Salvi, who was traded to Monday Night Fusion during episode 300. Nice DDT there. Salvi's certainly not a big man, weight-wise or height-wise, but a brawler, no doubt. His strength is simply amazing. Jamari, very, very athletic, agile. Also very cocky, though, and that costs him a lot of the time. Likes to take some risks. Going to try for one right now. Springboard elbow drop pays off. I don't know. I haven't tried to go on Facebook today, so I would not know. All right, Tomcat. You should just wait, though, for me to call up Angela Woods. So I will in probably a couple of weeks or so. Talk to Batman, but whatever. He's going to face right down into the East. Salvi trying to battle back here in this one. And our first tweet of the evening, guys, going to come from Josh Wolf, who says, I passed by Barker in the parking lot this morning. Not a word was said, just silence. We are ready for this. He better be. Tonight, our main event, Josh Wolf, Seth Baker to crown the inaugural Rising Star Champion. Remember, the title is a part of both brands, so will be competing on Fusion and Genesis, and it must be defended at least once every 2 weeks. Like I said, Josh Wolf has already promised to be a fighting champion, offering title shots to Freddie Osborne and Nick Bunn before he's even crowned champion. But like I also said earlier, Seth Baker, nothing to take lightly. He's going into this matchup on quite the winning streak, so we better be ready. Gonna drop right down to the face of LV. Middle of the ring. The momentum has completely swung into the favor of the masked man of mayhem now. If Jamari loses, he goes 0-4. So much lower than everybody else currently. Invitational, end of days. New attire, new entrance. Not looking too good. Now it's going to pay off for J-Double. Maybe so. Able to power out there. Oh, but Salvi staying on top of things. Not going to let control dwindle from his grasp. Going for that leaping tombstone pile driver. What a counter by Williams, though, into one of his own. Clutch it up. Jamari knows. He knows he has no hope of placing first now. He wants that second or third position. Get himself a mid-carder, or at least a tag team title shot. Hooks the leg. Does Salvi only a 1 count? Jamari, after he's done with Salvi here, only going to have himself 3 more invitational matches. Spear! Oh, countered though by Salvi. Damn, the reflexes from the masked man of mayhem to see that spear coming, though. He had like half a second to prepare to counter for it. That was impressive. Not so great for Jamari, though, as he's going to take, what's this now? Up on the shoulder, Psycho Driver. Shades of the CMV Hall of Famer, Genesis General Manager Dave Turner with that one. I'm probably like 25 the views that Mari has on that currently. Jamari now strutting his stuff, wheeling, dealing. Ice cream stealing? Trying to mount a comeback. He's waiting far too long, and that's going to pay off for Salvi, who hits a back suplex now in the corner. The Masked Man going to taunt. Wouldn't expect something like that from him. He's usually all about what's going on in the ring. Usually 110% focused. Inverted suplex there. I'm going to give it another. Jamari counted this the first time. So low, and it's not like it. Leaping tombstone pile driver. Will Jamari rest in peace? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Jamari. Realizing that he cannot afford to take another loss. Oh, this matchup, winner or loser, only has 3 more invitational matches. I believe he has to take on Travis King, Andrew Briggs, and who's the other? He's fought. Oh, countered the Kiwi Crushers. And another end of days. Into the pin. That's got to be it. 1, 2. No, Jamari's still alive. He lost to Sarasi. He lost to Shaquan Shea. He lost to D'Angelo Prince. He's fighting Salvi right now. So he's got to face Travis King, Andrew Briggs. Oh my God, why am I the other guy in the invitation that I'm forgetting right now? I feel so stupid. Tyson Cage, that's it. Tyson Cage. How could I forget? The legendary Tyson. I'm just being dumb. Salvi wiping the sweat from his brow as he sizes up Jade up for another taste of the leaping tombstone pile driver. And it looks like 0-4. 1, 2, 3. The new attire, the new entrance for Jamari Williams didn't do him any good tonight. Another valiant effort, but he goes 0-4. Seems like Jamari's gearing up to have the worst invitational record of all time. He still has 3 more matches to try and come back, but I don't even think he's going to be able to place in second or third. Whereas with that win, Salvi now actually takes second place underneath Sarasi. Or at least is tied for second place with Travis King. There was the first leaping tombstone pile driver he was able to kick out of. Was able to counter one as well. There's the second time. And that does the trick. Jamari's head taking far too much damage. As Salvi grabs the victory here to kick off Reality Wrestling number 13. What? Why is that a what? Saying I have a whisper, but I don't. Huh. Alright then. Twitch. Playing mind games with me. Ooh, I got a hangnail and it is bad. Very bad. It's killing me right now. Chris Benoit's ghost wants his first official match. He's interfering. He wants me to book him already. Alright guys, the action keeps rolling up. Next, some singles action from Friday Night Genesis. as Big Duke Briggs gears up to take on the Good Vibes Kid. Elijah Stewart, of course, flanked by DJ Moore. His half-formed dudes with attitude, the family. Elijah, though, last week on Genesis, confronting DJ Moore, saying that he feels as though maybe they should each try and take some time on their own. Not disband, but rather, try for some singles gold, maybe. Both agreeing that they'd still support one another ringside. So Elijah going to try to kick off his own return to the singles division. Maybe push for that light heavyweight title for the 18th time. Elijah, I should say, probably holds the most record, or the all-time record for most light heavyweight championship matches. Never able to follow through and actually capture the gold. He's certainly not taking on a light heavyweight here, though. This is Big Duke Briggs, the muscular behemoth. We haven't seen Duke in a good while, I don't think at all, last month. So he's had himself a bit of a vacay. Returns now, looking to snatch himself up that Vic. What up, Jacob Daniels? Welcome to the stream, my friend. This is CMV Reality Wrasslin. This is Xbox One. Of course, we're still gearing up for our main event to come soon. Josh Wolf, Seth Baker, the very first ever CMV Rising Star Champion. We're all Thomas, though, back in the ring. I'm excited to see it on the Colossal Blow. That should be quite the match. Two powerhouses going at it. What do you got, PS4? We do have people who make calls for guys who don't have, guys or gals who don't have Xbox One, who really want to be a part of CMV. So if you like what you see, Topher sometimes does it for people. Usually it's Maury, though, or Gumball. But you can check out our website, ! join in the chat. You type that in, you'll get a link to our website. You can check that out. We got roster pages, rankings, match cards, promos, all that good stuff. Big Duke Briggs, Samuel Kennedy with the CMV universe here. Like I said, it's had about a month off, so hopefully he's been training in that time. No ring rust. It's going to be that age-old battle between strength, power, speed, and agility as the Good Vibes Kid, Elijah Stewart, gets ready. Is going to be joined by his half-brother, DJ Moore. There's Elijah, DJ. Elijah Stewart, a phenomenal single, like I said, probably holds the record for most light heavyweight championship. He's also a former contender for the international championship. Has never been able to capture singles gold, though. These two are former world tag team champions together. They failed to become number one contenders a couple of weeks back. That loss to Zach Cage and Nick Blake, who are now our new world tag team champions. We'll see them tomorrow night on Genesis. And of course, this is not the first time that we will see these two in the ring together. The family and the Briggs family have a very long history with one another. I think the last time Big Duke Briggs and Elijah went on one was actually at Purgatory early on this year, before Ascendance 5. They had a last man standing match. And if I do remember correctly, I think Duke Briggs walked out of that with the win. That was a long time ago, though. We are in the last month, the final month of 2018 here in CMV. The last stretch. Homecoming, of course, the final pay-per-view of the year before, oh my God, that looping palm strike. Before we head into the 5th annual Royal Rumble match at Absolution, begin the road to the 5th annual Ascendance. Little arm drag there by Elijah. Stomp down to the back of the head. DJ Moore watching closely ringside. the family usually interfere in each other's matches. It's all about more. They don't want to taint the victory. Trap between the legs. Elijah in control early on. Elbows right to the top. Duke Briggs been using that just for men. Remember last season he was completely, he had a little bit of hair on the side, but he was almost completely bald. When he returned this season, had that luscious full head of hair. Get a short arm shoulder block put on his back. Lifted up to his feet though. Counter back body drop. Spine with a thud off the canvas, and Duke just pointing his fingers up into the air, letting us know that he's got this. Maybe gonna go for a knee strike to the side of the head. No, Elijah trips him up. Gonna go for another arm drag, it's looking like. Or a monkey flip. Launches him overhead. Duke Briggs got to be 300-something pounds. Not gonna be easy to throw around like that. Back elbow. What a punch, though. As now he tries to crack open that head like a coconut. Looking for the juices to flow. Telling Slappy to look out. I'm gonna target Elijah's knee now. Great strategy. Elijah Stewart is a high flyer, a risk taker, so you take out them legs, you eliminate half of his arsenal. Look at that tilt-a-whirl DDT, though. The speed just seems to be too much for Duke to handle. Up next in our co-main event, we will see Shane Thomas, who made his debut a couple of weeks back, decimating Troy Myers. He'll be taking on one half of Heaven or Hell in the Colossal Diablo. That's going to be two Mack trucks colliding. And then it'll be Josh Wolf and Seth Baker, mano a mano to crown the inaugural Rising Star. Duke breather. Elijah's not going to allow it to happen, though. Chases him to the outside. Another looping palm strike. Drop toe hold by Big Duke Briggs. Stomped down onto the lower spine. Topher, you did it. You're the #1 veteran. Who was it? I think it was Maury that was the #1 veteran before. You just beat out Maury. Congrats, Topher. What you've been waiting for. Your life's mission is complete. What up, Schnetz? Am I racist for saying it was a monkey flip because Elijah Stewart hit it? Duke Briggs seemed to be looking for that count-out victory right there. Luckily, gets back into the ring, does the good vibes kid. Irish whip now going to put corner. Cheeky little Texas jab now up on the top rope. Looking for something big. Oh, Frankensteiner by Elijah. Thinks that might be enough. Very well could be 1, 2. No, only a 2 count, but very close. Out to the ring apron now. Springboard frog splash connects. So it's a huge risk taken when you fly off the top or springboard good vibes, though, by Stewart. That's going to soften Duke up. Elijah going to try to follow through with that, but he must die. Maybe. For now, no. What a slap. That was disrespectful. Duke Briggs ain't going to take that. Lying down. Oh, no. STO. Some serious oomph behind that. Elijah Stewart into the corner. Gonna pander to his Stewies in the audience. Members of the CMV universe here. Reality Wrestling number 13. Overhand. Forearm kind of to the upper back. Irish whip counter. Briggs gonna put him in the corner. DJ can't even look. Overhand punch to the back of the head. Elijah Stewart taking too much time, trying to figure out what he wants to go for. And now a rig of the eyes. No, trying to rig the eyes, but Elijah Stewart having none of that ish. Ain't about them dirty heel tactics, cuh. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Elijah Stewart. Baseball slide. Drop kick, double boots to the chest. Elijah Stewart getting these reality wrestling fans up onto their feet. Gonna try to put him back in the ring. Maybe go for a pin as quickly as he can. Yes, he is. 1, 2. No, too much time wasted getting Duke back into the ring. Elijah to the top rope. Oh, goes for the lowdown. One risk too many taken by Elijah in this match, and now Duke gonna try to capitalize. Looks like he's bleeding from his from under his hair there. A little bit of blood trickling down as we get that back suplex, sit out power bomb. Slappy taking a lap. 1, 2. I did get the updated Jamari though. That beautiful new entrance and attire. Oh, and Duke immediately to finish with that choke slam all the way from the deepest of hell. But lucky for Duke, perhaps that from Asia given quite a good amount of time to muster up the strength, and he does. What a matchup between these two here. Better than I would have expected. Like I said, the last time these two fought one-on-one was at earlier this year at Purgatory before Ascendance, I'm pretty sure, in that last man standing matchup. I do believe was trying for a second dose of good vibes there, if he was, if I am correct. Oh no, this is their job done. Both these men's gas tanks and empty. I should say a lot. Ain't playing around no more. Oh, going for Family Matters. Very rare it's that. Can he make it to the pin and toss that leg? 1, 2, 3, and Elijah gets the win. No, this is not the last match. Up next is our co-main event. Shane Thomas gonna take on Diablo. Then it'll be Josh Wolf, Seth Baker to crown the inaugural CMV Rising Star Champion. Matchup between back over right there after that colossal choke slam, but Duke taking too much time, simply not enough stamina to immediately make the pin, and there's Family Matters. Stewart not making the same mistake, right into the pin to get the win. Clapping his brother on there ringside. Like I said, Elijah and DJ deciding to pursue singles careers, but still going to support each other ringside. Not fully disbanding the family. Dudes with attitude. Amelia reborn as he gets himself a much needed victory. Perhaps going to start climbing that ladder for his 18th light championship shot. Mid-championship. Oh, main event time, guys. Shane Thomas in his debut a couple of weeks back, dominating, decimating Troy Myers. Going to take on someone a little bit more his size. And Diablo, one half of Heaven or Hell. You can see Angelico there joining him at ringside. Hopefully won't be a distraction. Won't interfere. As I do believe this is the first season we have Diablo in singles competition. This is going to be like 2 Mac colliding. And our main the Rising Star will find its first home when Josh Wolf does battle with Seth Baker. What? Did you get the Cyber G glitch though? I don't remember what episode number it is. I think it's titled "What the Fuck 2K" though. It's early on before Ascendance. I don't remember what exact episode. I'm pretty sure it's titled "What the Fuck 2K" though. The greatest glitch ever. The OG board glitch. You never seen it? It's CMV history. He had a fucking match. I think it was him and I don't remember. It was versus Kevin. I don't know exact teams, but I don't know. It was a weird glitch. He ended up in the crowd like flipping every. It was really really weird. I know the episode is titled "What the Fuck 2K." I just don't remember what episode it exactly is. As here we go, the action continues. As the absolutely jacked through the roof, Shane Thomas makes his way out onto some. And surprisingly, one of the shorter men on the Fusion roster as well. He was very short. He's got to be maybe 5'9", maybe not even. I'm not too sure, but certainly got to be near 300. I mean, look at this man. He's just pure. One big muscle is this guy. One big vein, pretty much. Man, he just plowed through Troy Myers in his debut. I've never seen Myers manheld like that. Myers usually the one swatching people. Opponent, like as someone more his speed, whereas Troy Myers is much lighter, agile. Diablo, that man on the left, absolute powerhouse destroyer. You see his tag partner and Helico on the right, going to be joining him ringside for that Morals. His former tag team champion, season 1 veterans. Oh, Gopher. Bless your sweetheart. Yeah, like I said, I got the new Jamari. He was in that match at the top of the show. Nice new attire, beautiful entrance. Sugar just keeps jumping up on the side of my chair and looking at me. Slappy rings the bell, and here we go. These two Mack trucks going to collide in the ring. Wrestling edition number 13. Our main event up next. Rising Star champion going to be decided. Josh Wolf, Seth Baker, toe-to-toe is going to clean break there between those two. But Shane Thomas going to get a beautiful swinging neck breaker. One of my favorite moves. And follows that up with a bullplex. Diablo got to be well over 300 pounds. Throwing around like a rag doll. Springboard moonsault by Shane Thomas. That missed horribly. Didn't even overshoot that. He just went the wrong direction. Maybe you should don't much look like a high frame. Maybe you should just stick to the powerhouse moves and what have you. Trying to pull out that type of ish. There's a nice hip toss though. What, 702? Who is this tweet going towards? Overhead. I am a big flapjack fan. I am. One of my favorite maneuvers. Not my favorite, but definitely top 5. Love my flapjacks. As Diablo, the newcomer, a little bit lately, he's going to pay for another hip toss by Thomas as he goes to the second turnbuckle. Shane letting us know in this match. Look at those calves. Oh my God. I have never seen both. Those are actually gross. His calves are so muscular, it's actually nasty. Letting us know in this matchup that he's not afraid to take risks. Missed that springboard moonsault earlier. Got that elbow, though, off the second 2 count there. Troy Myers never been insane. Vintage 702 with these very weird, historically inaccurate taunts. It's the main event, though, for a tag match. It's Cyborg and somebody versus Kevin Owens. And I know Cyborg and Kevin Owens are in the match, and that causes the glitch in it. If that's the episode, I'm pretty sure that is the episode. Diablo, gutbuster, then a senton, and then another senton. Well over 300 pounds down to the ribs. Troy Myers, if Troy Myers ever beat Justin Sane would have killed himself. I think you're thinking maybe Samuel beat Justin Sane because that was a huge upset, but Troy Myers never got that win. Hey, what up, Narwhal? You're not just in time. Your match is up next, though. Josh Wolf, Seth Baker, one-on-one to crown the first ever Rising Star champion. First, we got to see who gets the victory between these two. Is Diablo with a choke slam. One half of Heaven or Hell certainly got the height advantage over Shane here. I know both these men have showcased their incredible strength, but look at this strength. Dear God, military press. He's not finished. Moonsault. Oh, wow. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. I've never seen Diablo hit that before. That was incredible. That's like Cyborg-esque right there. Remember when Cyborg used to hit standing moonsaults? For those old-time CMV viewers? That's what that just reminded me of. Diablo and Cyborg about the same size. Indeed, Narwhal, indeed. Diablo in control. The newcomer, Shane Thomas, got to figure out a way to shake the cobwebs here. Diablo certainly giving him a much harder fight than Troy Myers did. Take nothing away from Myers. It was just pure. Oh! How about that? Springboard spear. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. I don't know why I adopted like a Brooklyn accent there. Springboard spear. But he got it, though. The fans chanting, this is awesome. Goes for a moonsault again. This time, Diablo moves out of the way instead of him botching it. Amazing athleticism. I'm very, very surprised the athleticism coming out of these two in this match. I did not. I expect this to be a downright brawl, exchanging power moves. Look at that. Diablo's had enough, apparently. He's beaten freaking Thomas's face in as he goes for another choke slam all the way from the deepest depths of hell. Diablo thinks that'll be enough to finish. 1, 2. No, not able to bury that young talent just yet, though. Thomas going to try for a desperation pin here in this one. 1, 2. I'm very happy that Angelico hasn't interfered at all ringside. I was hoping he would have. This has been an amazing matchup. I wouldn't want to get tainted as Diablo just nearly chucking Shane clear out of the dang ring. As he brings him to his feet, Irish whip into the corner. Diablo slowly approaching. He's a Season 1 veteran, former tag team champion. He ain't no dummy. Back suplex, though, by Thomas. Drops him right on his neck. As Shane stomped down onto the arm, puts him on his stomach. Gonna try to bring him to a vertical base. Instead, gonna take a knee straight to the chest. As Diablo, once again, gonna try for that glorious military press moonsault combination. This is the most impressive thing I have seen in CMV recently. Look at that! seal the deal. 1, 2. Wow. How Diablo is absolutely beside himself. He is livid, and I don't blame him. How does Shane Thomas keep kicking out, especially out of a move like that? Getting dropped in your face from a good 9 feet and then 300 pounds down to your sternum. He's kicked out of it twice. Grabbing him by the head and his hair. Punch off to the midsection. Punches. Spear again! Cutting Diablo down like a massive oak tree in the forest. Lumberjack just hammering away timber. Diablo ain't giving up, though. A third choke slam, man. He does not want to put over that young talent. No, sir. Gonna make sure there ain't no rope break shenanigans. The body of Shane looking limp here. Could this be all? 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. Diablo beginning to show the signs of wear and tear here in this one. Gas tank running empty. Shane Thomas creates some distance. Both these men groggy as they just exchange blows at this point. Counter after counter. Tit for tat. They go military press into a gut buster. I thought he might have another moonsault geared to go. Oh my God, Diablo. Spear from Diablo. Damn. Could he have it? Could he beat Shane Thomas with his own maneuver? 1, 2, 3. Wow. I just don't understand how Shane Thomas keeps kicking out. Oh, there goes Slappy. Slappy ain't no pussy, though. He gets right back to his feet. That's why he should be the senior official here in CMV. Screw John Cone. Diablo getting innovative with his offense now with that power slam off the top rope. Trying to figure out new ways to put down Thomas already, man. A 4th choke slam. Oh my God. Good God, man. Diablo taking too much time. Thomas gonna try to battle back. Oh, the newcomer has Diablo in his sights. Gonna try to finish off Diablo with what he finished off Myers with. Look at that, stalling. 300 pounds in the air. 1, 2. What? Diablo beginning to show the same level of resiliency that Shane Thomas has all match. Kicking out of the jackhammer. Oh my God. This match has completely defied all of my expectations. I thought it would be a downright brawl, or just exchanging power moves maybe. I thought it would be over relatively quickly in the favor of either man. Instead, it's becoming a 5-star collision. Both men with the agility through the roof. 1, 2, just a 2 count. The script is out the window. They're saying screw our time slot, screw the Rising Star Championship match. Goes for a kick to the midsection. Thomas. Diablo gonna go for a submission maneuver now. Looks like the stretch muffler. Oh my God, the amount of pain that puts on the hamstring, those massive calves of Shane Thomas. Will he be forced to submit? Just dangling in the air. Oh my God. The core strength, look at that. What match? You see, spear! Holy shit. Oh, this match though. That transition pin. 2. No! Bill Goldman does look. Hook off to the midsection. Down the clothesline from hell. It's the first time I've ever seen that hit this season. Bannon's tried to hit it like a million times. It's failed every single freaking time that he's for it. He gets it that time, and now Diablo on her over a second spear. Oh, countered though by Shane. Oh my God, dude. Both of these men just refuse down for longer than 5 seconds to the midsection. European up. Oh no! Punch to the dick. Oh. Shane Thomas not gonna let it drag him down though. Spear again! No, Seltzer. I think this might have turned into a shoot fight, guys. I think that's what we're seeing here. I think this has just become a 110% shoot fight between these two. The amount of spears, though, is just absolutely astonishing. I've never seen this many spears hit in my life. Uranagi slammed by Diablo. Kick to the spine as Diablo goes off looking for a elbow drop. Connects right to the face, it looked like from that angle. Gonna go for another. No. Thankfully, a stomp down to the midsection still gonna hurt, but I'm not as bad as a straight punch right to the dick and balls. I would imagine. As Diablo out of the corner, a second spear, and that has got to be it. There's no way that Shane Thomas can kick out of that. Hooks the leg. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I just don't know what to say. This is a shoot fight, guys. Giles script. It was thrown in though. Diablo can barely stand. Oh my God, he's going to the top rope. I don't think I've ever seen Diablo go to the top rope before. Blow down. Holy shit. CMV's first ever shoot fight still going on here in the co-main event. These two have beat the holy hell out of one another. Slappy keeps counting the 1 by pointing at it. 1, 2, only a 2 count, of course. Now just raining down elbows to the chest and Helico. I don't know how he's been standing ringside this whole time. My legs would be starting to hurt. As Shane now out of the corner, the spear zone. That's about the 20th spear hit in this match between these two men. Oh, I thought Diablo was going to no-sell it again. Oh, he is. Don't worry, Dashling, he is. Good God. Brought up to his feet. I don't even know how either of these men are freaking still going at this point. If I was a betting man, I'd say that Shane Thomas has got to be suffering some sort of, he's got to have a cracked rib, or at least bruised, after this amount of spears and moonsaults he's taken. And Diablo letting out a mighty roar as he goes for a comeback. Shoulder block, another shoulder block, and a spinning sit-out slam, it looks like. Or spinning side slam, not really, he didn't really sit out. As he brings him to his feet, close eye from Al again. Diablo seems the only man who can hit that move in CMV. Flips him over, hooks the leg. Slappy. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Huh. Oh my God. 21st spear in this match. he countered it though to a DDT. Spear! Counter! This matchup's too much for me to handle. Oh my God. I'm literally tearing up. I'm tearing up right now. Oh God, fall away slam. Spear! Where's Shane going? Springboard elbow drop. He finally gets a springboard. Job well done. Oh my God. Literally cheering. Gotta wipe him away. Gotta be professional. Oh! Shane Thomas! Finally gonna bring an end to this matchup. Thomas! Jackhammer again. 1, 2, 3, and this match comes to an end once and for all. Here's a machine! Wow, what a match. The Spearathon finally comes to an end. There had to have been, I gotta go back and count after this is over. There had to have been at least 20 spears in that match between these two guys. Pretty essentially Brock Lesnar Goldberg for WrestleMania. Wow. Shane Thomas going undefeated. A much deserved win. Like I said, I won't be surprised if he's got a cracked rib or at least the very least bruised after the amount of choke slams, moonsaults, and spears he got. Maury, it's 2018. Come on. This kid is a machine indeed. My God, man. I don't think I've ever seen quite a match like that. Whew. Wowzers, man. All right, guys. Got to try and recompose myself after that matchup because it is now main event time. The Rising Star Championship to be decided to find its very first home. Josh Wolf versus Seth Baker. Indeed, it is one-on-one. It was supposed to be a triple threat match after Josh Wolf, Seth Baker, and Freddie Osborne won that elimination six-man tag on last week's Reality Wrestling to qualify for this matchup, but Osborne was jumped by Lex Knight and Cameron Harris at cause and effect, taken out of action, not medically cleared to compete until this has become just a one-on-one. Hello, Cass. Hello, Cass Lefebvre. CMV loves you. Hello, Tim. Too sweet. Josh Wolf let out that tweet earlier in the night. That said, he and Baker actually bumped into each other backstage in the parking lot here tonight, and not a single word was spoken. That's how serious these two are, how ready they are. And I already touched on the fact that Josh Wolf has promised to be a fighting champion should he succeed here tonight, offering title shots to Freddie Osborne upon his return, and to even Nick Bunn. But that's only if he wins. Seth Baker has been on a tear coming into this matchup on a 5-match win streak. A lot of momentum behind him. Josh Wolf rejuvenated after finally putting down Bill Maverick and cause and effect. He's got a big match coming his way tomorrow night against Kaiva on Genesis. Can he walk into that match as the inaugural Rising Star Champion? Though really, any Rising Star Champion is going to have to be a fighting champion, as the title has to be defended at least once every 2 weeks, as per the rules. And remember, the title is essentially a part of both Monday Night Fusion and Genesis, with Reality Wrestling being the meeting point where most of the title matches will go down. But Josh Wolf, if he wins, or Seth Baker, either one of them, they can appear on both Fusion and Genesis, as they will defend against superstars from both brands. And here comes Seth Baker, repping CMV on his shirt. Baker has been incredibly impressive since debuting here in CMV about 2.5 months ago, around the same time that Josh Wolf did. Both these men really coming into the company together, and now they meet here tonight to decide the future of CMV. And Jay Davis lets out a tweet saying, "Why am I not in this matchup? I mean, I'm the Rookie of the Year, yet I'm not in the Rising Star Championship match? Pitiful." Well, Jay Davis is an option for Rookie of the Year. He hasn't won it yet. The current nominations for the 4th Annual Glammy Awards currently on the site. If you want to vote, go on and register at communityuniverse.4motion.com. Jay Davis seemingly thinking he's already won the Glammy. And also, Davis has been here since last season. He's been here well over 6 months. And as the rules state, only superstars within the first 6 months of their career can compete for the Rising Star Championship. So even though Davis is still in his first year, he's been here over 6 months, as Josh Wolf kicked off this matchup with that Lutez now drop kick to the knee. You saw the Slappy Boy hoist the Rising Star Championship high up into the air. Yo, what up, Explicit? Welcome to the stream, my friend. You're just in time for the main event Rising Star Championship matchup we are about to decide. Its first ever holder, Josh Wolf and Seth Baker. Baker putting together a deadly kick combination, 2 to the chest and 1 right to the temple. Let's hope this doesn't end via count out. That would suck, but the title can be decided. There's no champion, so there's no champion's advantage. So you win by count out, you win by disqualification. The title will go home with one of these men anyway. We have to have a winner. Look at that. Uranagi currently at a count of 4, and Josh Wolf ain't taking no risks as he gets back into the ring. Looks like he's going to taunt Seth Baker, telling him, come on, this is all you got. Baker back in the ring at a count of 6. Josh Wolf going to greet him with a stomp. And both these men just going hard right out of the gate, man. They are going velocity at one another. Goes for a scoop slam, drops down. Josh Wolf in a German suplex. Like I said, feeling really good right now after finally being able to put down Bill Maverick at Cause and Effect, his pay-per-view debut. What a win it was. He's got a big match tomorrow night on Genesis against Kaiva. Will he walk into that matchup as the Ryan? Single knee gutbuster senton combo gets pulled off there and a stomp to the thigh. Believe it or not, that move has actually ended matches here in CMV before. Hurricane Rana, so it looked like Seth Baker was going for a powerbomb, baby. Josh up with the counter, looking to steal it, and he nearly does. Dang, that was a close count. Little cheeky jab, puts Baker up against the ropes, back body drop it all the way down to the outside, eliminated from the Royal Rumble, which is next month, guys. Final month. Oh, Baker Time to taunt. Enzu Lariat doesn't take Baker down. That side slip, though. Damn, deep six right there. Big Slate fan, big Pierre Thompson fan. We are on the stretch to homecoming. 4 weeks away, the final pay-per-view of the year. The 5th annual CMV Royal Rumble next month at Absolution. We begin the road to ascendance as Josh Wolf up high, risk taken, and it pays off with that lariat. Grabbing by the hair on his head, brings in Josh, maybe a DDT, but able to counter the counter to counter the counter. Boot to the jaw, hooks the leg. Will this be enough? No, only a 2 count. Yo, what up, Batman Bateman? EC3, big fan of EC3, I'm gonna assume. Yes, Emergence is 2 weeks away. Already a stacked card. Oh my God, curb stomp. Goes for a drop kick to the back of the net to follow. This match is literally not stopped for a second. Pele kick by Josh Wolf. And Seth Baker ain't wasting no time. He ain't beating around the bushes to this one. Looking for that pop-up cutter, maybe. Nope, Josh says no thank you. Cheeky little jab, closes in, front headlock. Yes, I literally have a second to breathe. Pele kick! Oh my God, and now Josh Wolf with the Falcon Arrow to crown the very first ever CMV Rising Star Champion. Oh God, could Josh have it? Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, does! They had to make up for all the time that freaking Shane Thomas and Diablo took. They didn't stop for a second, man. I could hardly breathe during that match. Josh Wolf is the inaugural CMV Rising Star Champion. My God, a million miles a minute. Josh Wolf clutching up to counter Seth Baker's pop-up cutter. Pele kick of his own, and then the Falcon Arrow gets the job done. Congratulations to Josh Wolf. He makes history here tonight. The question is, will he back up all the talk? Will he be the fighting champion he promised to be? Will he be able to keep that championship? Josh Wolf is handed the belt. Hopefully his first of many here in CMV. And now he heads into Genesis, a big match against Kaiva tomorrow night with some gold around his waist. Whew. I know I just hit next show. I hope it doesn't go right to it, though. I hope it backs out first. Please tell me it does. And guys, a tweet from Seth Baker says, congratulations to Josh Wolf. So showing some sportsmanship there is Seth Baker. And who knows, maybe he'll be able to build himself back up to get a crack at the championship. Maybe give it another go. But for tonight, old boy going to be celebrating that win is Josh Wolf. Should we do a bonus match? Oh, Frank! Oh, Frank! Oh, Frank! This is really irritating me that I keep saying I have a tweet, but it's just telling me that Echo's auto-hosting me. Or really, we should go away. It's telling me that Echo is auto-hosting me, and then it's showing me a picture of Cop's Twitch picture. Twitch, are you okay? And Jay Davis lets out another tweet. So. Is this where I get my opportunity? Hell yeah, Josh Wolf, your ass is mine, and so is that title. Jay Davis seemingly doesn't really grasp that he can't challenge for the championship. He did get in a little bit of an altercation with Josh Wolf backstage, though, after it was in effect, but and a tweet from Josh Wolf says, "Great match, Baker. Thank you. I promise I won't let this bell go to waste. This bell." I love how you spelled exhibition there. Gumble. Exhibition. All right, we'll do a bonus match. Let's do a battle royal. Battle royals are already fun. Get us in the spirit of the Royal Rumble next month. Let's already start getting hyped. That fucking live event. Gumble, I think you're only a mod in chat, so give us some winners. Gumble, are you drunk? I stay hyped. You know it, bro. Tell me everything you know. There's 16 people in here right now. My phone's telling me. Nice, explicit getting the winner. I don't know if you know my rosters though. So there's Gumble. Maury getting it. Gumble, Maury. Explicit, if you go on the site and check the roster, then you can pick somebody, whoever you want. Gumble just going to manually pick the winners. All right, just everybody throw out a name, and the first 6 that I see, that's what I'm going to pick. So go. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. From there, first 6 names I see, that's who I'm putting in. All right, I saw Travis King. I saw El Jefe. I saw Jay Davis. I saw Harvey Hastings. So 2 more. Travis King. Oh, I saw John Reed. So I need 1 more. Troy Myers. There it is. So we have got Travis King. I saw John Reed. Get a holler. I saw El Jefe get a holler. I saw Jay Davis. I saw Harvey Hastings. And I saw fucking, oh boy, shit. Who was the last one I saw? I gotta scroll up. Afterlife. Rip. Rip. This whispered thing is about to piss me off, though. It's just really irritating me. I don't know why it's doing this. So I just backed out of my chat. Rip. Yeah, I saw Troy Myers, but I scrolled back up and Afterlife was actually the first name put out, so I had to put him there. All right, so here we go. Interbrand Battle Royal about to come our way, as we've got Travis King and Harvey Hastings from Fusion, while John Reed, El Jefe, Jay Davis, and Afterlife Genesis. I'm glad that Explicit is a big Travis King fan, though. I think you and me are the only ones. Gumbel and Batman constantly trashing me, but they don't understand Explicit. They don't understand our love for Travis King, who is one day going to main event Ascendance and win the Undisputed Championship, right? I could already see it. It's going to happen. And he's going to win this Battle Royal, too. Probably not. It's probably going to be Afterlife. But you know what? I have faith. This is the debut of Afterlife, though. This live event being kept a secret. Hush, hush. But this 7'4" gotta be nearing 400 pounds, I gotta assume. This the If you saw, I've seen this guy walking around the performance center. I turn a corner, I run right away. I leave the building. In fact, I go home. I just get out of there. I don't want anything to do with this guy. I don't want to be in his general vicinity. We got a lot of Travis King currently undefeated, coming off of a fatal 4-way win this past Monday night on Fusion. He's participating in the Cyborg Invitational, currently 1-0. He battles Sarasi next Sunday at Emergence. You got John Reed, the leader of Hellfire Club. Jay Davis, who just left Hellfire Club to go back on his own once again. El Jefe, the former two-time heavyweight champion. Harvey Hastings, kind of the dark horse here. I think this is the first time we're seeing him. I know we did see him in that Fatal 4-Way. He won that Fatal 4-Way a couple of weeks ago. Tapped out Gluttony. That's the only time we've seen him live, though. He took a dark match loss to Cameron Harris, I think it was. Well, even if Travis King does lose, he'll still remain unpinned and unsubmitted. He doesn't want to lose. No doubt about that. He would love the push momentum heading into Emergence against Sarasi, but if he loses, at least he still won't be pinned or submitted. Is this match about to freeze? Is it really? I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Can't describe the burning passion, the hatred that I have for this AIDS game. Rip in peace. Everybody said, nah. Everybody said, nah, I don't wanna. It does. All right, guys. Well, not much we can do there. I don't want to stop stream and come back just for a live event. Maybe I'll stream later some of my more from my personal universe. It's not gonna work. It's frozen. Like, it's not letting me skip. I'd have to quit out of the game. I don't really feel like doing that. So Travis King wins. Dark match. King wins. Travis King. It came down to Travis King and Afterlife forgot that it was a battle royal and stepped over the top rope and got himself eliminated. Pulled that Kali. But for now, guys, thank you for joining me as always. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you follow me. Tomorrow night, going to be Genesis Stacked card as we are in the final month of 2018 here in CMV. Homecoming just 4 weeks off. Emergence first, though, next Sunday. All the past episodes on my YouTube channel, linked on my Twitch info page. I want to check those out. Our website is communityuniverse.4motion.com. If you want your call involved with the show, head on over there and check things out. ! Join in the chat will get you a link. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe a little bit later on tonight. If I decide to do my personal universe, we'll just have to wait and see. I love you, though.